Hello everyone. Welcome to Python Challenge for All. Okay, let's see what is today's topic. Today's topic is lesson 113, graph visualization by graphviz. So, let's see what do you know what graphviz is? Oh, first of all, do you know what a graph means? A graph in computer science is connected things, set of connected nodes using edges. Okay, it's something like this. Okay, it's a little bit different from what we learn in elementary school. So graph is abstract form of collection of nodes, or sometimes called vertices, and edges which connect some of the nodes. Okay, edges can be just simple lines like this, or sometimes it's arrows. Okay, directed lines. Okay, so and graphviz will render a graph or make an image of graph given a dot language, given a diagram, given a dot in dot language. Okay, let's see some examples. Before going on, let's see some pages about graphviz. So graphviz, short for graph visualization software, is a package open to specified in dot language and make viz. Okay, let's do that. Also, yeah, um, we have a say graphviz web page here. So I'll put a link to these resources in the description box. So okay, let's take a look at in the browser. So good thing is that we can try in browser to one thing is here. Okay, graphviz web graphviz. Okay, let's enlarge it a little bit. So here is one example of dot language. Okay, graph G, welcome goes to 2, 2 goes to web, and 2 goes to graphviz. This is one example of dot language. And if you push generate graph, yeah, well, we have a visualized version of the graph. Okay, where this node goes to 2, and there's a link from here to web and graphviz. Okay, so there are some samples here. If you sample one, it's a very complex graph, digraph, meaning directed graph. So we have both um, directed graph and undirected graph. So yeah, let's see some directed graph examples. So if you push generate graph here, what we have is a directed graph like this. It's kind of a flowchart, you see, starting from start here, and there are two processes and go this way and to end. Okay, so this is one example of directed graph. If you click sample 2, this is another directed graph which shows something like this. Oh, very colorful, maybe history of, yeah, flowchart showing the history of, I think it's Unix. Okay. Um, yeah, take a look later slowly. There's another directed graph which goes like this with a very variety of link connections between them. Okay, some some uses straight line arrows, some use curved arrows. Okay, beautifully to visualize the relationship of those nodes. Okay, so this is given by this dot language source code. Sample 4 is maybe some of you are familiar with this kind of graph showing the automaton transition graph. Okay, number 5 is a very simple one to show their Gmail address, okay? Email address. This is one way to use graph. So here, if you type in your language, okay, digraph sample, for example, if you type it yourself, A goes to B, semicolon, sorry, and then A also goes to C, semicolon, and then B goes to D, semicolon, and close it. And then, yeah, just type in like this and generate graph will draw a very simple directed graph like this. There is another resource, likewise, this is another online graphviz version. Given this graph, generate this. Again, if you copy this source from here to here, paste it in this page, and this, it will instantly generate the graph of it. There is another type of graph which I have in cheat sheet here. So if you copy this source from here to here, it will generate our friend connection social network, okay? Social network like this. So Alice is a friend of Bob. Bob is friend of Carol and Dave. They are couples, and there are club relationship, and like this. If you add from here something like this, for example, yeah, okay. Here I add new relationship saying that Bob and Frank are neighbors with each other. Yeah, there are new relationship here, okay. And also we can add one more by deleting the so two slashes mean comment. So if you uncomment a new connection, there are new neighbor connections like this, okay. And also we can rearrange the positions by giving some directions like this to show Alice and Bob and Carol should be at the same level here. And even so, we can show the connections like these are club members, these are neighbors, and they are couples, and something like that. So given the relationship like this, and you will instantly have the graph you want. Okay, if you paste it here and click generate graph, we have the same graph like this. So you can try several patterns and enjoy yourself. Okay, I will give link to in the description box, and you can enjoy the power of graphviz yourself. Okay, so I explained about those graphs, how to give attributes. You can look into the source and see how you can give attributes to nodes, edges, like labels, colors, and shapes by simply pasting your code in the box. You can render it. The graphviz will render it. Okay, that's all for today. Next time, I will show how to use graphviz from Python. Okay, be sure to come back. Bye-bye.